What's up, everybody? I'm trying a different thing. I'm using my phone to do this video. Excuse me. We're doing week 9, and I know you guys aren't seeing the normally like you would the pick'em screen. I'm trying something out, but sorry about that. So I'm going with I'm picking these games for week 9. We're total 51 and 29. 28. So the first game of the week. It's a little weird, but we're trying this out this week. First game is Ohio State and Penn State. This could be a close game. I'm going with Ohio State, though. Next game, Notre Dame and Syracuse. Syracuse almost beat Clemson, but they did not. They had a chance. They had a chance, but they failed. They were up kind of by 11. They fell apart. Notre Dame 4-3. They start out, 1-3, and they won 3 in a row, right? Let me look at the preview. I don't know why the background is like that. But, Notre Dame had like a 3-game win streak when they were 0-2. They, lost to Stanford when they won this past weekend against UNLV. They are going up against Syracuse, who lost to Clemson 27-21. Syracuse is 2.5-point favorites over Notre Dame. I think for this, I'm going with Notre Dame to upset Syracuse. Next game, Southern versus Jackson State. Going with Jackson State. This game could be another tough one. Oklahoma State and Kansas State. Going with I really like this Oklahoma State team, so I'm going with them. Next game, Nebraska and Illinois. Illinois is 6-1. Nebraska's 3-4. I'm going with Illinois to win. I don't know if it'll be close. It could be, but it might not be. So, the next game, Cincinnati and UCF. I don't know. UCF could win. I'm going with Cincinnati, though. I believe Cincinnati. It's going to be probably a close game. Cincinnati will win. Next game, Missouri and South Carolina. I'm going with South Carolina. They're playing out pretty good this season. Next game, Kentucky and Tennessee. Now, Tennessee's 7-0. They just got them beating Alabama. Then Tennessee had a bye. Technically a bye. They didn't, but they did. You know what I mean. They played Tennessee Martin. But I do think that Tennessee beats Kentucky. Kentucky, they're not that good, really. Next game, Ole Miss and Texas A&M. Texas A&M, it's a mess going on there. I think Ole Miss wins, and next game, Stanford and UCLA. I think UCLA wins that game. How many points will be scored in Michigan State? What, was that a pick? You know what's funny? That's not even a pick on this. Michigan State. How many total points? Well, I don't know. Total points, it's going to be like 85, I think. 85, I'll just go with that. So there we have it. Week 9 of the college football season. And that's what we got. So now, we will go with the NFL picks for week 8. Okay, one right here. I know this is a short video, probably. But, we're not doing a too long of a video. We're testing this out on my phone, for future references for some streams. But I'm going with Baltimore. Okay, so NFL picks week 8. So the first game is the Thursday night game, Baltimore versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, the last 2 weeks, have lost to bad teams. They lost to Pittsburgh and they lost to Carolina. They play in the Baltimore team that also has had its struggles this season, hanging on to leads. Now, I'm picking okay. Sorry. I'm having a hard time. I'm okay though. I think Baltimore will win. They run the ball better. And Tampa struggles against the run. Now this game is the next game. This game is a battle of 2 and 5 teams playing in London. Denver and Jacksonville. Do I have to say more? Jacksonville started 2-1. Or, actually they both started 2-1. They both have lost 4 in a row. I'm actually going with Denver in this game because I don't trust Jacksonville to win. Now, that's not saying Denver's a good team. They're not, but I think in this game they're kind of evenly matched. So I'm going with Denver to beat Jacksonville. Next game, Atlanta versus Carolina. I'm going with Atlanta. Yeah. Next game, Dallas and Chicago. I'm going with Dallas. The next game, Detroit and Miami. Going with Miami. Detroit's defense is horrible. The next game, Arizona and Minnesota. Now, this game could be a challenge. Because Minnesota is 5-1. clearly the better team. Arizona's looked horrible recently, but they just got them beating the Saints. They got their guys back. I don't know if James Conner's playing or not. I'm actually going with Arizona to beat Minnesota. Next game, Vegas versus New Orleans. I don't trust the Saints. I'm going with the Raiders. The next game, Patriots and Jets. It's a surprising season for the Jets. But I'm going with the Patriots to win. Next game, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. I'm going with Philly. Pittsburgh is just horrible. The next game, Tennessee and Houston. Going with Tennessee. I think Derrick Henry will run all over them. Next game, Indianapolis versus Washington. Matt Ryan just got benched for the rest of the season. Sam Ehlinger going to be the starter. But I'm going with Washington to beat the Colts. I think they have a shot to do it. Next game is the Rams versus the 49ers. I'm going with the 49ers. They have the Rams number. I think they've won like 7 or something in a row in the regular season. But I think that trend continues. Next game, Giants and the Seahawks. I like the way the Giants are playing. The Seahawks are surprising. And I'm actually going with Giants. Next game, Green Bay and Buffalo. I'm going with Buffalo. Sunday Night Football, Buffalo's going to easily win. Green Bay's a mess. And, but I'm going with Buffalo pretty easy. Next game, Cincinnati and Cleveland on Halloween night. I'm going with Cincinnati to win. How many points will be scored in the Bengals-Cincinnati game? Well, going to be 42. So let's recap my picks, and then we'll be done this week. It's a short video. Short, not very long. Short. So we're going with Baltimore, Denver, Atlanta, Dallas, Miami, Arizona, Vegas, Patriots, Eagles, Tennessee, Washington, 49ers, Giants, Buffalo, and Cincinnati. So I don't know if you guys will agree. This may not be the way I do it after this week. I'm just trying this out. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on the Cyber Shadow Sports Show. See ya. And next week, before I actually go, after next week, we will do a recap of going back to who I picked early on in the season for division winners, and we'll see how I'm doing in that regard. But anyways, thanks for watching. Click that follow button if you want more content. Weekly sports cast. Starting to get ready to talk about other stuff soon too. Basketball, stuff like that. Baseball. Well, maybe not baseball, but basketball news and all that maybe, and other stuff. College basketball's coming up. We can talk a lot about that. College football season will be coming to an end soon, winding down. Talking about future bowl games and look at the playoff. And when the playoff rankings come out, we could talk about that each week. And maybe I'll move my show to Tuesdays when that happens instead of Wednesdays. Or we can keep it on Wednesday, but we'll see how it goes. But like I said, hit that follow if you want more content. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Leave a comment. And this might not be the way it goes. I'm just testing it out. See you guys later. Catch you guys next time on the Sportscast. See ya. Cyber Shadow out.